Hello, friends. Thanks so much for stopping by. We are continuing with interview with the vampire. We're on to episode 2. Episode 1 was an intrigue for me. This one is coming out quite soon. I think because I was so intrigued by the first episode. And like I mentioned, I love all things vampire, supernatural in that realm. So it kind of really just fell right in with everything that I look forward to in a show. But yeah, so I didn't remember what the vampire's name was that turned Louis. Yeah, last episode in episode 1, but you guys did let me know in the comments that his name is Lestat. So I appreciate that. And there was some interesting discord in the comments of the last video. I actually appreciate those perspectives because I'm still pissed at Lestat. I don't really. I think this is where I'm at with Lestat. I don't know where to be at with Lestat. I didn't like the fact that he killed Miss Lily and then said that she deserved it. That really just pissed me off, and I absolutely didn't like him after that. And then I had this feeling that he killed Paul. But then you guys were letting me know in the comments of episode 1 that it's most likely that he didn't have anything to do with Paul, on the basis that it happened at sunset, so it wasn't dark yet. So he would have been in his coffin, and also that you guys didn't think that he would have crossed the line in terms of the boundary that Louis set for just leaving his family alone. But my thing is the comment that he made at the funeral, he kind of just really rubbed me the wrong way, and it just sounded like someone who was responsible or who had a hand in it. I'm not sure. And then the interaction with him at the dinner table, it just felt like he had some bone to pick. But then I do see the point that you guys are making about the fact that I do think that he loves Louis. I do think that he does. But I just feel like, and this is where my mind is at, and I understand the perspective that you guys gave, and it's most likely true. It's probably better of a perspective than mine is. But I'm just saying that my mind just automatically went to, okay, he wants Louis to be his companion, right? He wants him to be his companion. And in order for him to do that, he has to isolate him from everything that would make him want to stay, right? So I think the biggest thing for Louis that really drove it home was Paul's death, right? And because if Paul wasn't dead, then Louis, being bounded by the promise that he made to his father, I believe, right? That he said he made a promise to his father that he would take care of Paul. So I'm thinking that he would have been bounded by that promise and he would not have wanted to leave Paul. So Lestat knew that and decided that he wanted Louis, and so he just had to get every obstacle out of the way. So that means getting rid of Paul, getting rid of Miss Lily, and getting rid of I guess his connection to the church, which would be the family friends, the priests, and also the loss of his brother Paul severed the relationship with his mother, and his sister just got married, and she'll be heading off to focus on her new life either way. So I think that that's where my mind is at, and that's why I think that Lestat did it. I don't know. I guess I just want him to have done it so that I can actually just hate him more. Because I'm still in a gray area with him. But maybe if I heard that he did it, I could be more on the hate side. But yeah, I've been rambling on for some time, so we're just going to jump right into episode 2 of Interview with the Vampire Season 1. After the phantoms of your former self.
Library of Tintorettos.
Is this young man a vampire as well? Did he turn him? What's the issue here?
Did you always work for him?
Please, have a seat.
I mean, is it only work or are you and he...
I serve a god.
Oh, he serves a god.
Mr. de Poisdulac will join you at course 7.
Course 7. What are they planning on giving this man to eat? A whole buffet? Oh, I mean, with portions like that, of course, it's 7 courses to give you a full belly. Cause what the heck is that? Oh, or maybe I'm just greedy. I don't know.
2 vampires walk into a church. That's where we left off. Bliss was merely a stage in my transformation. Pain followed.
Pain. Why? Is it hunger?
We live off the blood of the living. Lap up the blood of the deceased and it'll suck you right down into death alone.
Ah. Or is that just something that he's telling him?
There's a spark.
Lestat is a psychopath. He's insane.
The star's blood was giggling inside me, teasing my senses, illuminating the district with overwhelming detail. As if I had walked my entire life as a dead man, and now, dead, could finally receive the secrets of existence.
You were fucking loaded.
Beyond articulation.
Ah, so he's coming into his senses now.
You have the power to subdue anyone you want, but sometimes restraint is your most powerful weapon.
Question: are their eyes always that color, or I guess it's always that color? Yeah, right. Yeah, it's always that color.
In the beginning, it's best to let the food come to you.
Here you go. I was a baby bird in Lestat's nest, not yet ready to hunt, but desperate to feed.
I guess this is the downside with vampires because some of them feed, and feeding that they do is killing a lot of times innocent people, and sometimes it's just like, no, you don't want people to die, but at the same time they have to do it to survive. Or they could just get a blood bag, but there wasn't blood bag during this time, so I guess that's a downside.
Careful, Moshe. You're beginning to frighten the man.
So I look at my daughters.
And he's a father as well.
Just to be clear here, gents, we are here to talk about farm equipment. Am I right? And, streamline tractor. Now, not only going to increase your harvest, it's going to keep your child from tears. Oh, thank you. You, on your sleeve.
Whenever you're ready, Lou.
Oh shit.
The neck. Bite the neck to it. You don't bite the blood. You suck it.
You don't bite the blood, you suck.
For our next couple, I'm thinking Persian.
Oh my gosh. Is he going to feel bad?
You come to enjoy it. It's variations. It's little surprises.
I gotta go home.
Yeah, I knew it. He was going to feel bad.
I have to go see Grace and Paul.
Oh dear.
You ain't fucking hear me!
Oh, he has a lot of strength. Oh shit! It's daylight. He's burning. Oh shit!
The life of a vampire has its challenges and its rewards. A perfect setting for a vampire home. A vampire romance.
Oh, he does have a coffin.
You've had a long life, Louis. And such an extraordinary one.
So he has to sleep naked.
It's okay. You can be on top.
He rushed me headlong through the encounter as if it was something to put behind us.
I'm sensing some resentment with Louis here in this interview against Lestat, which would be understandable.
I got in that coffin on my own free will, in the quiet dark. We were equals.
White master, black student.
Well, I like that this interviewer is not afraid to speak his mind, though, even though he knows that he's dealing with a vampire. I actually like that.
You contemplate the life of the rabbit before you cut it, or do you simply cut?
Okay, I don't. Okay, I could do without this one. I could do without the humans. Fine. I had a small contemplation session, and then I got over it. But the cute little animals, kind of, I don't like that one.
I was haunted by the salesman, and as a fledgling vampire, I did not readily take to killing.
Yeah, I figured that he would feel remorse with it being. I mean, he was just human a couple days ago, so
Ben, how's your arm? You let me know if you need a doc.
There is something, Mr. Dulac. The new gaming house you're fixing on for the alderman. I want to manage it.
I'll take it up with Finley.
Much obliged.
He's lying, you know.
And you know that because you got in his head just now.
Vampires can read minds, mostly.
all of them can read minds.
And you gonna sit on that skill for how long?
Yeah, I do remember someone in the comments saying that they do have abilities. And it's dependent on which vampire turned them, as in how old the vampire is that turned them determines how strong of abilities they have. I don't know how old Lestat is, but I'm guessing that he was turned by an older vampire because he seems to have a few abilities.
I'm gonna ditch this town and be somebody.
That's not.
I'll give it a moment.
Well, I'll just go home.
Hola.
Wait, I saw a little flash just now of his house.
You'll see as your powers grow, you can see their thoughts like a...
So he can hear it and he'll be able to see it. Interesting.
What am I thinking right now?
You'll have to tell me yourself. A sacrifice is made when the dark gift is shed.
Ah, see, I'm learning a lot this episode. I'm learning a lot. So once they are turned by the person that turned them can no longer read their minds. Interesting. So does that mean that other vampires can read their minds, but not the person that turned them?
Look what the wind blew.
Shut the fuck up, you. Ugh. Oh, she came around. I was just about to curse her. I was just about to cuss her out.
Move half a mile away. Don't come see your family for half a season.
Haven't heard a knock on my door. Half mile both ways, mama.
Look at his nails. He's getting his fingernails done. And the glasses. Some fashion. Certain men like him do, Lord.
Our doc says I gotta wear them from now forward. Sensitive eyes.
I thought she came around, but she's still a dickhead.
Oh, been too long.
Oh my, you making me an uncle out here?
Who told you?
Aw. He heard the heartbeat.
Take the glasses off and look at your
Don't
baby
give me those
sister.
back.
Your eyes, like a church window.
Same eyes, same me.
Different you. Better you, I'd say.
Ah, I knew I loved Grace.
I got you something.
Oh, no, Louis. What is this? I don't need your money.
It ain't for you, it's for the babies.
Stop it with the babies. One's gonna be plenty.
It's two of
These balconies have to be decorative only. Building codes allow those for residence, not for business.
them. Well, that's only if you call it a pocket.
What are you calling it?
Fire escape.
He's going to eat. He's going to kill you. Continue giving him shit and he's going to.
Well, you really do have a mind inside that head of yours, don't you?
That's so backhanded.
But it's the Alderman's name going out there, so every detail has to shout exclusivity.
Yeah, bright and industrious, huh?
Excuse you?
I trust you overseeing all stages of construction as well?
Yes, sir.
Fire escape.
Can you murder this man?
Yeah, I had my doubts, but you really have earned your 15%. You truly are an exceptional Negro.
Can you kill? I would not be upset if you gutted this man.
I had let them talk to me like that so long, I stopped hearing it. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Subject verb agreements.
Fix him. Or gut him. What am I saying?
It was both random and unfortunate the man picked that night to dabble in fuckery. If not him, would have been the next man.
Louis, my boy!
Disrespecting me. How did he do that? Told me I did a good job.
Unless that is making me laugh this episode, I'm not going to lie. Unless that-
This was an important man in town. The police will be looking for this man. You need to show restraint, Fledgling.
You need to stop using that word right now, because it sounded a little like slave. Well, that's what the fuck.
And the carousel comes around again.
Fuck you.
Okay, I'm liking this episode. If the house is already dark, why do they have to sleep in a coffin?
Well, what can I do to make it up to you?
I want to buy the Fair Play Saloon.
That's ambitious.
You don't want to help, I do it myself.
Ridiculous of you to mix human and vampire business. It always ends poorly. How can I say no to you?
Oh,
It was a grand and loving gesture on Lestat's part. I opened the doors to anyone with money to burn. I paid the staff better, paid the band better, all the while helping those who had been with me down the block to better themselves. Miss Williams?
Mr. Dulac.
see, this is why I fuck with Louis. This is why I like Louis because of this reason.
We named him Benjamin. Benny, did you even meet the twins?
Oh, ma'am.
Ma'am, I look that old to you.
He's
No, I mean, I haven't had the pleasure.
he's pulling away from his family. He's visiting them less and less, and so I guess they're having less of a relationship now. I hate to see this though, especially with her. Don't you dare! Don't you control yourself, Louis. Louis, control yourself, Louis, control yourself. Okay.
Oh, please.
You look good. You should stay the night. I'm sure Mama would love to see you.
Mama.
Okay, let me just see what the hell's going on.
So wait, she has 3 of them that are young? I don't like this. I don't like this for you, Louis. You need to control yourself, Louis.
I no longer kill. My last victim was in the year 2000. I want our readers to understand that.
Did you eat the baby?
I sit here, a master of my instincts.
Did he hurt the baby?
The others out there, have they mastered theirs?
Just the opposite.
Did he hurt the baby? Did he hurt the baby?
2 questions. Did you eat the baby? And is the pandemic the opening they've been waiting for?
So this answered my question. He is not the only vampire left. They mentioned that there are others out there.
What on earth would a meth-addicted son of a coal miner in West Virginia want with eternal life?
Did you eat the baby?
Or the Arab youth?
Louis, could you please answer the question? Did you eat the baby? Because I'm getting a little bit on edge here because I don't know. I would know how to feel about that if he had eat the baby. Okay, and okay, so he no longer kills. He just gets people who are okay with this, and he feeds from them, or maybe he just like compels them.
Go to Kite Beach. It's good. Kites.
How is he eating so much? He got blood bags. He got the little cute animal. I don't know what it was. It looks like probably like a fox or something. I don't know. And then he got him.
The baby.
Louis wouldn't do that. He left him, and so this was the last time he saw his family. He has to stop seeing them until he gets it under control. But then I think his sister is going to be really angry with the fact that he just put her baby at the ground and left. So I think this is probably the last time he'll see his family.
I have 2 centuries walked this earth and can report. You have.
Okay, so he's 200 years old.
Here's an idea. Let's take a holiday. How about Rome?
Rome, Italy?
Would you prefer Rome, Wisconsin?
Okay. Let's start is sarcastic, I see. Okay. That's a redeeming quality. Let's start finally. At least it's redeeming to me. I like sarcasm and dry humor.
We'll just have to settle for Rome coming to us.
Another opera.
Not another opera. Donizetti's comic masterpiece.
I almost ate my nephew, Lestat.
American debut.
He doesn't care. He is very much unfeeling in how he treats humans, being a vampire so long.
He had a way about him. So that as I sat there trying to practice restraint, simmering in my indignation, Lestat seized it as opportunity to disarm me.
There's one thing about being a vampire that I most fear.
Lestat is manipulative.
And never part.
And never part. We must stay together. Nah, that's his own agenda.
And music. That was where Lestat separated man from food. Any humans who were involved in the creation of it existed on an elevated plane in his eyes.
Okay. So he doesn't hurt the musically inclined people because he loves music. I see.
To be kind, he did not live in the Sopranos' vocal stratosphere.
Did he miss a note or something?
And Lestat was unamused.
Okay, so he's off note. Lestat is insane. He is absolutely okay, so he's off key. Probably that's why he doesn't like him.
Here I was, 6 years his pupil, and it was no different than the tractor salesman. This poor soul was someone's son.
6 years. Okay, so he's been turned for 6 years now.
Butchered for what? An offending note?
I really like Louis though. I actually really like Louis.
Lestat removed a lifetime of confidence, of joy, in less than half an hour.
Lestat is a demon.
E come faccio io a sapere tutto ciò? Ero nel suo salato quando l'ha scritta.
He didn't even bite him.
Well, I like to do it. I enjoy it.
Well, I don't. You don't have to
Yeah, I don't.
But I don't say that you have to enjoy it! Kill them swiftly if you have to, but do it! Embrace what you are! You are a killer, Louis! I was in denial. For in bringing death, Lestat was an artist. He had cut the man tenderly so that he could not call for help, but also so that his death was slow.
Slow so he could drain him possibly. That's not you, Louis. That's crazy ass. You're better than that.
If you finally submit to your nature, you will be filled, Louis, with all the life you can hold.
That's not his nature though. At heart. He's good. I'm sorry. I'm exhausted. I'm filming this after work. I don't know if I said that before.
He had a way about him, and I was still very much under his power.
When are you going to break from under his spell, from under his power, Louis, and become your own person? I guess it has to take a couple of years for him to actually get being a vampire first, and then he can actually break away.
Lestat was wrong. I was never going to be a natural. I was never going to savor the aftertaste.
Right.
Botched vampire.
You're not a botched vampire, Louis. You're a good. You're just a good. You're good at heart.
What does this taste like to you?
Like almost all human food. Like paste.
Ah, so he can't even enjoy human food.
Alice, half of her eyebrow was blonde, like a mutt. She always dyed it back to brown. I liked it when she left it alone.
Ah, they're connecting. All right, that was episode 2 of Interview with the Vampire season 1. I really liked this episode. Actually, I got quite a few of my questions answered that I wasn't expecting to be answered so early on, so I appreciate that. I will say though that I fuck with Louis. I actually like Louis a lot. I think that Louis is great. And I do I feel like Louis, how do I say this? I think that he is good at heart. Like he has a lot of good in his heart, regardless of what he has done. I mean, he recognizes that he is a vampire, but also that these are human, they are people, they're human beings. And I think that really, he was starting to feel it from the man that he killed because he spoke about the daughter. But I think it really drove home for him when he almost killed his nephew. Which I'm appreciative that he did not. I don't know why I thought that he would, because based on what I've seen so far, that doesn't seem like him at all. So that is something that I appreciate. I appreciate, I'm going to say, the consistency of the character so far, even though it's 2 episodes. And I also want to point out, like I did in the reaction, that I appreciate the laughs that I got from Lestat's sarcasm. I think that is a redeeming quality for Lestat for me. Even though he's a complete dickhead, he's a psychopath. Well, he's a vampire, but still, he's like an unfeeling sociopath. But anyways, but yeah, I like his sarcasm. I like it a lot. I liked it this episode. So yeah, that's all I have for you today, guys. I will catch you on the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.